once you get to your goal weight, how do you maintain it? Welcome to the Back on Track Achieving Healthy Weight Loss YouTube edition. I'm your host, Dr. Alicia Shelly. And this week I had a patient that I saw and she was coming in for follow-up for us to discuss her weight. And she had mentioned she had actually done really well. She was able to get to her goal weight through the program after seeing her for several years. And she was maintaining her weight, going in between. For her, she really wanted to be 175, so she was balancing off. But when I saw her this week, she was a little discouraged because she just got off vacation. And she's like, oh, it's so hard getting back on track with with the exercise and the eating. I've been trying to be consistent with my different healthy habits and my healthy things that I'm doing to kind of help maintain my weight. But I really needed some advice on how can I maintain my weight because, I gained 5 pounds from where I wanted to be. And so I shared with her some information I'm going to share with you today about once you get to your goal weight, how do you maintain it? Like, what do you do? And so I want to just share with you a little bit about how you maintain your weight. Now, number one, I think it's once you get to your goal weight, you will always continue to monitor your weight. So it's not something that you just don't think about. You just go around your life thinking, okay, I'm done. No, you still need to monitor your weight. And what does that look like? It depends on you. I recommend at least weigh yourself once a week, but if that's more stress provoking for you, then maybe it's every 2 weeks or maybe it's once a month. But it's important that you weigh yourself so you know where you are. Sometimes I feel personally when I get on the scale, it's kind of, I see exactly what I've done, and it kind of allows me to reset and get back on track with everything because I have addressed the elephant in the room, which is my weight. I stepped on the scale. I know what it is. It may not be where I want to be. That's fine, but I know where I'm starting. So it's good to know where you start. So once you get to your goal weight, I like to have you to monitor it where you're in the green zone, yellow zone, or red zone. Now, if the green zone is 5 pounds above, 5 pounds below your goal. And so for my patient, her goal weight was 175. So her green zone would be 170 to 180. As far as the yellow zone, that's 5 to 10 pounds above your goal weight. So in examples with my patient, her yellow zone would be 180 to 190. And then the red zone is 10 to 15 pounds above your goal weight. And in that example, if your goal weight is 175, then that would be 185 to 195 is the red zone. So what should you be doing if you're in these different zones? Well, once again, we talked about the different examples just to know the different zones. So if your goal weight is 150, that's the green zone is 145 to 155, yellow zone is 155 to 160, and red zone is 160 to 165. Now, I will say this, that sometimes your weight will fluctuate. So it's just important to know that, especially if you are on menstrual cycle or if you just came back from vacation, your weight's going to fluctuate. So it's important to anticipate that and not get discouraged if it's not quite at your goal weight when you weigh. So when you're in the green zone, all is the same. You just continue what you're doing, continuing to do your healthy habits each day. You're fine. You're in a good range. If you're in the yellow zone, then what that means is that you need to look back and see what's going on. Like something like you're a little bit more than 5 to 10 pounds away from your goal weight. And so you need to maybe monitor to see, hey, am I actually going to exercise this properly? Or am I getting in the nutrition in my fruits and vegetables and my eating habits? Could I be better in this regard? So you're taking an assessment to see where you are, and then you're trying to figure out ways how you can tweak it so that you can get back down to that green zone. When you're in the red zone, definitely you want to, don't pass go. Like this is a danger zone. You gain 10 to 15 pounds from where your goal weight. So you want to make sure you meet up with your weight loss physician. You want to make sure that you're doing things, you're being more intentional in the healthy habits that you're choosing to do because you really need to get back down to the 5 pounds. For those who may be taking medications, in the yellow and red zone is where you want to restart those medications if you've gotten off them, because we want to make sure we're able to get you back down to the green zone. Now, what does that mean when it's like go back to the basics? Well, that's the thing. It's number one, reframing your thoughts, having more of a positive attitude and not getting discouraged if you're starting to gain weight, because a lot of times we start seeing that weight go up and we get discouraged and then we stop everything altogether, which will not serve us well. So making sure you reframe your thoughts. One study showed that positive thoughts leads to eating healthy, whereas in eating healthy, repel negative thoughts. And also eating healthy helps with having more healthier behavior. So it's important to make sure that you're having positive thoughts. Next, make sure to go back, look at your nutrition. Say, am I getting my protein in? Am I snacking too much? Do I need to stop snacking? Am I getting my water in? Am I stopping when I'm getting full? Or is it the fact that I'm so nervous that I'm just eating just to kind of feed this anxiety, feed this emotional roller coaster? And then next, am I avoiding people who are pushing food up, who are like, hey, do you want ice cream? Or hey, do you want this? Even after I've told them that, no, I'm not doing this. Also avoid high calorie dense foods and beverages like soda and different things like high calorie dense food that you can get over the counter, like hamburgers. You want to kind of focus on foods that have more fiber, that make you feel full and don't necessarily and are less calories too. Next, make sure you're getting your fruits and vegetables, and make sure you're planning your meals, because sometimes we just go and it's hard for us to plan. So make sure we're doing these couple steps. Next, physical activity. How much is enough? Well, general health benefit is moderate aerobic exercise, which is 150 minutes per week, with strength training at least 2 times per week. If you're trying to prevent weight gain, then it's 150 to 250 minutes. If you're trying to prevent weight regain, it's 200 to 300. And if for those who are on weight loss medications, definitely get back on it. Go back to your doctor, because you need something, especially if you're in the yellow or red zone, you need something to kind of bring you down for a couple of minutes. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. This is just a few tips on how you can maintain your weight. Please definitely follow me on the Back on Track Achieving Healthy Weight Loss podcast, where we have more information that we share with you about how you can achieve a healthier weight loss in a weight loss journey that's for the long term and not the short term, and that you're able to sustain and maintain even after you get off the medication. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful night and day, and we'll see you all next time.